Hello, everybody, and welcome to Edina High School, where the volleyball action will pick up here between the Edina Hornets and the St. Louis Park Orioles. We are in the lower gym, of course, the gorgeous new lower gym here at, or is this the upper gym? I can't even remember anymore. This is the new one. We'll take a quick pause for your national anthem, and we will start our introductions and get things started for you as we continue to stream live right here at the Edina High School Athletics YouTube page. Well, we get the band here tonight instead of the canned version over the PA system. So lots of energy here at Edina High School. Edina Hornets and the St. Louis Park Orioles. We're going to throw it downstairs after. I guess we're going to do the Edina Hornet fight song first, and then the introductions. When you look at this St. Louis Park Oriole team, they enter this one 8-2. They ripped off 8 straight wins to open the season, and when you look at what they did and who they beat, it's impressive. They beat Burnsville 3-1, Jordan 3-1, Coon Rapids, they shut them out. Then they defeated Eastview, a very good Eastview edition, 3-1. Shut down at Robbinsdale Armstrong 3-0. It was a 3-2 win over St. Michael Albertville. Then they shut out St. Louis Park, or Hopkins rather, 3-0. Then they fell to Robbinsdale Cooper, Chaska, and Bloomington Jefferson. Bloomington Jefferson was just last Thursday by a score of 3-2. Paul Walsh will take care of the intros for you. Faith Johnson, of course. She has she has 46 kills, does she, for this squad. Take a look at the rest of their starting lineup. You have to watch out for Hannah Howell. She can really put it away with 125 kills on the season so far. Reagan Alexander has 81 of her own. And then they mix it around with Kendall Coley, Elsa Berglund, and Faith Johnson. We just mentioned her, and Michaela Windward. Look for them to be the big setter for this team is Michaela Windward with 332 on the season so far. It's been quite impressive, to say the least. We're now going through the Edina reserves. Mark Nelson is your head coach for the Edina Hornets. We're going to get ready to get started here in a matter of moments. There it is. Hornets will be on our right, the Orioles on our left. For Edina, they're coming off a 3-1 win against newly arrived Lake Conference foe, the Buffalo Bison. They traveled up to Buffalo to play that one. They host St. Louis Park here tonight. Then they'll be at Blaine on, I believe that's Saturday, for a 9 a.m. affair. And then I believe that looks like it's a tournament. That's all I see here on my sheet. Waconia will be right here. We'll have that streaming live for you on the 1st of October, followed by Minnetonka at Minnetonka on the 3rd of October. St. Michael Albertville is another home game on the 7th. Another new Lake Conference foe. And they close out their home schedule against Hopkins. They'll be at New Life Academy on the 14th and in the Chaska tournament on the 19th. So plenty of volleyball to be had here by the Edina Hornets and Mark Nelson's edition. We get through the lineups here, make sure they're all square. And here we go. The Hornets will serve. Nope, check that. The Orioles will serve. Faith Johnson to open the match. Johnson off the back row, kept alive. Warpinski, nice pass to Edmond, but that's kept alive by the Orioles to the near side on the runner. Kept alive neatly there by Bohr for the Hornets. Blocked at the net off that attempt was Doobie. And there's another one that goes across. Nice job to keep that alive for Alexander for the Orioles. They're just going to bump it back over. Kept alive by the Hornets. Warpinski off the net. Ooh, stayed right off that line. That was close. Bumped over to the far side. There's the kill. Backdoor. It's kept alive off the end line there by the Hornets. Wow, good rally to start this one. Komerski had the play there for the Hornets. There's all kinds of stuff going on there around the net. The Orioles pick up the point. They lead now 1-0. Faith Johnson to serve. Of course, the Hornets were state tournament entrants last year. Back over the net. Once again, that's Komerski. That's bumped off the net there by Alexander and out of play. Hornets pick up the point and the serve now at 1-1. On to serve for Edina will be Bella Selly. Selly lets her rip. That's Howell with it. Now they'll bump that one right back over that. Hornets will have to have Bohr come up and make the play and into the net, and it doesn't get over anyway. That was Komerski. It's now 2-1. St. Louis Park on serve. Orioles now. Holden on the serve, kept alive by Bohr. Nice job to play that off the end line. Warpinski goes to the right side, kept alive by Ward for the Orioles. Up over the block, that was partially deflected. Howell on the bid. Hornets pass it over with Warpinski, kept alive there by Holden. And there's the big kill, partially blocked. Good net play there by the Hornets. Getting a piece of that was Doobie. They go up over the double block. Nice job there by Johnson. The set to the far side again. Howell, that's off the Hornets. Komerski and the Orioles with the point now at 3-1. Elsa Berglund on the serve for St. Louis Park. Hornets will be forced to get it up to the net. Nice work there. Did they get it in? No, it's out. They nearly made something out of nothing there on that one. Back once again is Berglund for the Orioles. The serve. Hornets at Selly. Slapped back over by Doobie, kept alive, set right toward the right side. Alexander out. Hornets get the serve and the point. Now at 2-4. Set number one here between these two neighboring schools. Of course, St. Louis Park and Edina used to reside in the old Lake South. Then it turned into the Classic Lake. St. Louis Park, Richfield, and a couple of, I think it was Robbinsdale, Cooper, Armstrong bolted. Became the Classic Lake. That's off the libero, Addie Warg, and the Hornets off the ace now trail by 1 at 3-4. On serve, it's Maddie Slaughter. Good to see her father, Mike, a little bit earlier here tonight. Slaughter serve, dug out of there. That was by Holden. The Orioles get the point and the serve at 5-3. Now to serve, it's going to be Addie Ward. Hornets try to get up over with Elena Mathern, but that hits the net, and it's now 6-3 Orioles. Warg again to serve. That was Selly to play it up to the net. Blocked there by Coley. Oh, and the kill is in. Wow, what work there at the net by the Orioles. Take a look at that one on a replay. There's a nice block there up front. That was by Coley, and then Coley will get it back once again. Cameraman Todd Grover said people were walking. Yes, they sure were. Welcome to live production, right? Selly again for the Hornets. She's been busy off that back row. The runner over the net by Hemersky. And that one, is that off a Hornet player? No, it wasn't. And out it goes. Point for the Hornets, trailing by 3 at 4-7. Substituting in for Edina is Brooke Bothwell. And heading out to take a seat for the back row play is Tessa Doobie. Bothwell found the seam there. Off the block of the Hornets, that was Howell with the kill and the point. Recapturing the serve and the point at now 8-4. On serve for the Orioles will be Michaela Windward. Windward with her team doubled up on the lead at 4 points at 8-4. Windward, nice job by Werpinski, set back to the middle. Oh, one-hander keeps it alive. They're just going to have to pass this one over. They do. Hornets now, oh, that one rolled a little bit, but nice bump set there. Blocked at the net, kept alive by the Hornets. Selly again to the right side, up over the block. Stepping up was Ward. Set to the right side, into the net. Nice battle there by the Hornets. Take a look at that one on replay. Just see this rally as it unfolded for them as they pick up the point. Back to live action we go. Nice read off that tape there. Howell finds the seam, puts it away. Orioles pick up the point. That was a nice job by Howell. You'll see her make the read, sees the block, just says, okay, I'm going to set it right there. 9-5 now the score. Orioles on serve. Oh, timing nearly off, but fought that one off was Johnson. Faith Johnson, their setter. Now here's a set to the near side, Bothwell. Blocked at the net big time by Faith Johnson. She skies for that one and makes the play. It's now 10-5 in favor of the Orioles. You get a good look at this block here. The Hornets keep it alive. What seems to be the problem, Todd Grover? Oh, check that, 9-6, my bad. Was that the Hornets point? You're a producer now. Nice work in my ear. Point for the Hornets. There's a lot going on here. I'm pushing buttons, right? Give me a little bit of a break, maybe? All right, thanks. Sarah Borer on serve for the Hornets. Warg there. Quick set. Hornets, nice read by Bothwell to keep it alive. Borer from the right side. That's Werpinski. Nice dig there. That was Windward on the play, and out it goes. Hornets rallying back now at 8-9. Off the serve, the Orioles have never trailed here, I don't think. That hits Edmond and then the floor. Ooh. Hornets forced on their third to just play it over, and there's Howell to make the play. Nice double block at the net. Edmund was there. Oh, and a hustle play there by the Hornets. Kessler, she was the other one in on that play, and up and over it goes for Warpinski. Selly's hard. It's now 9-10. Kat Warpinski now set to serve. Checking back in for Edina is going to be Tessa Doobie. And back to the bench goes Brooke Bothwell. Job well done off the back row for her. Warpinski the serve. Orioles. There's the quick set. Alexander takes the feed. Beautiful job there from Windward to finish the deal. And it's now 11-9 in favor of the Orioles. Get a look at this. Nice pass. And then the big kill there. Hornets. It's going to be Warpinski. Komerski. Oh, nice work there. Look at that. Eddie Ward earning the black jersey big time on that one. A quick set where Pinsky plays to the near side. Oh, and it's buried there by Tessa Doobie. It's now 10-12. Let's take a look at that one on replay here. Here's going to be the bump, the set. Hammered home. Up over the block. Nice work by the Hornets. 10-11 on serve. Edina and St. Louis Park in a battle. The Orioles with a little two-game match skid where they've lost a pair after ripping off their first 8. That one is out. And we're tied at 11. Darlene on the serve. And the point goes to the Orioles. They pick up the lead again at 12-11. Oh, check that. My bad. What was I saying? Edina has their 12-11 lead and Darlene on serve. Here's the set. Alexander goes from left to right and into the net. Hornets now with their biggest lead of the match at 14-12. And that brings on a timeout from the St. Louis Park Orioles. We're a minute away from bringing you back to action here. See how the teams respond off the timeout. Ooh, Warpinski. She's been there, done that, but so has Alexander. She puts that one away. (13-12) now in favor of Edina. Orioles on serve. Here's a quick set. So as is the case, just so we're all aware if we're watching this, every 30 minutes we get knocked off on the Wi-Fi here at Edina High School. Just how it goes. But we get it back up pretty quick. We're tied at 14 right now. It's now 15-14 Edina after they picked up that point. So once again, if you're just joining us, we get knocked off the air every 30 minutes. I think it's just a timeout thing here with the Wi-Fi at the high school. We get it back up pretty quick, so stick with us, hit refresh, and you'll see us like you probably already have. Nice bump over the net. That was Selly for the Hornets. Howell. Selly the dig. Oh, look at that. They ran into each other but found a way. Set to the far side. Howell can swing it. The Hornets can block it. They get the job done. They take the 16-14 lead. Let's take a look at that net play right there. You'll see the set for Howell. The Hornets get up. She keeps it alive, but not to the liking of keeping it in play. Another block. Wow, this net play has been really good by the Hornets in the middle. Warpinski joined by Mathern. Now there's Warg for Howell. Bumped by Hammerski off the net by Bothwell, and the Orioles pick up the point in this tightly contested game number 1. Windward. Now the Hornets take control. Oh, nice dig off the back row. That was Berglund to make the play. Howell takes a swing at it, but there's the outstretched arms again of Mathern. She's joined as well up top by Hemersky. And Edina picks up the point now. So they lead 17-15. Grace Hemersky. Warg was there. That's Windward, Howell, but Hemersky. Bothwell for the Hornets. Look out, that went straight to the nose. How's she going? Nothing you, that's the part of the game you don't, there's no helmets here, folks. That thing's coming. Oh, goodness gracious. Another timeout for the Orioles of St. Louis Park as they trail now by 3 at 18-15. The Hornets have been really, really good at the net here. They've created all sorts of troubles off the attack from the St. Louis Park Orioles. About 20 seconds, we'll get this thing going again. The Edina band kicking it into high gear. And the Hornets now up by 3 at 18-15 to serve. Something tells me this thing could go deep into the 4-5 set range between these two teams. The runner, oh, nice job to fight that off. Borer was there for the Hornets. Hammerski into the net. Orioles back in control. And the set. Oh, there it is once again, Borer. Again, nice job from the back row, kept alive. Bothwell. And once again, that's, oh, look at this, great action. Bothwell sets. Warpinski was there. That was Addie Warg. And the Hornets' Borer was there. Quick set. Hemersky goes deep on that one, and the Orioles get the point. Now they trail by 1 at 17-18. And out. Hornets get it back. Along with the point now at 19-17, up by 2. On serve, it's going to be Sarah Borer. She delivers the goods. There's Ward. Passes up to the middle from the right. Blocked at the net. Edmonds was in there along with Kessler. There's Borer again, the quick set. Bothwell partially blocked and kept alive by Windward. Again, the Hornets block at the net, keep it alive. Borer again, Edmonds. Does she get it? Yes, she does. It's in. That's Edmond, rather. Edina with the point now at 20-17. 5 points away from picking up set number 1. Borer the runner. Ward. Windward. Nice job off the back row. They got a block on that. It's played back over by Warpinski. Windward again, quick set. Coley was there, but now it's going to be back to the right side for Warpinski. Gets the point. Edina goes up 21-17. Sarah Borer on the serve. Hornets with their largest lead of the contest at 21-17. Howell, Windward, left side. That's Lanesbury. Check that, that's Berglund rather. And Tanna. Orioles the point, they trail by 3 now at 21-18. In to serve for St. Louis Park will be Maya Betzer. Taking the bench is Kendall Coley. Coley the serve, into the net it goes. Hornets now 3 points from taking set number 1. Watch the steady progression of this Hornet team. It's our third match we've been had the pleasure to call here from Edina High School. Nice job to keep that alive, Amersky. And they didn't like that set. Point's going to head over for the Orioles. 22, now 19. Faith Johnson. The headband ready to roll. Fought off neatly there by the Hornets' Kessler. Net it goes, and point for the Orioles now. They trail by 2. The drama starts to tighten up here from Edina High School. 22-20. Faith Johnson on the serve. That's Borer for the Hornets, Warpinski. Kessler just pushed right back over and out. That's a 1-point contest. It's a good one here, folks. At 22-21. And now it's going to be the Hornets' Mark Nelson that wants the timeout, as he'll talk things over with his squad. That one's out. Hornets now 2 points away from set number 1. On steps, Bellicelli. Windward. And a net violation. Hornets now. Set point stares them down. They have a opportunity to go up 1-0 here from Edina High School. Morg is there. They'll play it back over. It's going to be Warpinski. Hamersky, that's off the block. Hornets get the point and the set. They win set number 1 by a score of 25-21. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we're going to have set number 2 for you from Edina High School. Here we go into set number 2, Hornets and Orioles. Nice dig from the floor. That was Sarah Boer, the libero. Faith Johnson, the pass was set and played back over by Reagan Alexander. There's Warg again. Hornets from the back left corner. Hemersky. That was a Warpinski set for Edmond. And now to the back door they go. That kill attempt by Tessa Doobie was blocked. Was it blocked? No, it wasn't. I thought it was. Shows you what I can tell from up here. Hornets with the point in the serve at 1-0. Warpinski. Warg will play it for the Orioles. Set to the near side. Oh, that was serious gas. Hornets keep it alive. Nice work there. Wow. Warg. Now they'll set to the near side again. Boy, that's 2 big ones from Berglund that the Hornets have had a response for defensively. And, oh, that was barely out. That looked like it painted the line, but no, it didn't. Let's take a look at some of that stuff on replay. There's the first one. And there's the one that was out. Nice call downstairs. At 1-1 now. Hornets set. Oh, they bury. Nice work by Hemersky, or Kat Warpinski, rather. Now 2-1 Edina. As they step back to serve. Bellicelli from the left corner, working it over. Now here we go. Warg bump set. And the kill is put down there by Howell. Tied at 2. Very tightly contested set number 1, and we'll see if we have more of the same. Over the block. Enough on that one from Edina's Jasmine Edmond. She'll check out, and checking in now for Edina is going to be Maddie Slaughter. Edina up 3-2. Slaughter on serve. The sophomore. Into the net it goes. Now we're tied at 3 in set number 2. The Orioles will be on serve. That's going to be Michaela Windward. Kept alive by the Hornets. Bohr, nice quick set. And they get a piece of that, but too much that came in from the Hornets, Elena Mathern, as they take the lead now at 4-3. Edina now will serve with Brooke Bothwell. Up 4-3. All right, bud, we're going to close this for you here. Let that be. Thank you. We had a young man who decided to open up my case and start going through my cords. And Todd Grover knows exactly what that means with yours truly when it comes to the cords. Don't touch them. I'm a grouchy old man these days. Edina gets the point. They're up 5-4. But I will offer some Parenting 101 classes if anyone would like to attend. My word. To serve now for Edina. Hammersky. That's Howell to keep it alive, but the Hornets have been so good at the net. Let's take a look at this one on replay. They go up by 2 at 6-4. Right back at you. Neat job at the net. Touched over the block. Hornets will set to the left side. That attempt was a little short of the mark from Sophia Kessler off the set from Brooke Bothwell. And the Orioles cut that deficit to 1 now at 6-5. Here's the serve from the Orioles. Nice tip over the net, but they're going to say they got a little carry action there. We're tied now at 6. Set number 2. Nice runner by Kessler, kept alive. Bump to the near side. Oh, that one. Serious juice. That goes off the Hornets on the back row of Grace Hamersky. The Orioles get the point at 7-6. To the net. Kessler, nice block there. Little tag team action there by Faith Johnson and Reagan Alexander. Now the Orioles take the 8-6 lead, up by 2. Orioles will pick up the serve now, up by 2 at 8-6. Olivia Lanesbury on the serve. Hornets, that's Bothwell. And they said that was a double hit there, so it's now 9-6 for the O's. From the back row, played back over. Orioles will set for Alexander. Hamersky, good hustle over off that far floor by Sarah Bohr, but too much on that one. The Orioles now go up by 4 at 10-6. Warpinski. Backdoor on the set. Faith Johnson, 11-6. Big run here by the Orioles. Making a statement here to start set number 2. 11-6. Nice. By Warpinski there. That goes off. Warpinski up at the net. 12-6. Well, the Orioles are grooving now. Nelson now takes his second timeout. He's going to need to, as his squad is reeling against this Oriole team that came out firing. Doing a nice job here in this second set. See if the timeout will help the Hornets here. Lanesbury. There's Warpinski. Kessler from the back row. That was Howell. Berglund finds the space. The big kill there. It's now 13-6 in favor of the Orioles. Well, they found themselves another gear here in set number 2. Bothwell, Warpinski, and it is. See a nice pass there. Bothwell sets to the right side, and yes, beautiful call there. Paints the line. Borer on the serve. Here's the quick set. Alexander up over the block, but the Hornets keep it alive. Borer again. Warpinski's blocked. Alexander, good reaction there. Hornets again. Edmond and Warpinski on the block. Howell from the back row goes up over the block again. There's Kessler. Oh, she's stopped to the net. Nifty job by the Orioles. That was Alexander and Johnson now. Now it's kept alive by Windward. And a big hammering blow by Berglund, kept alive by the Hornets. And they find the opening there and put it down. They trail by a score of 8-12. Wow, nice job. It's been a really well-played match. Been entertaining to watch from start to finish here so far. 8-13 is your score. Hornets look to keep it alive. They trailed at 12-6. Warpinski threw some heat. And that was too much to handle off the back row. Now the Hornets trail by 4 at 9-13. They've picked up a couple of points since the timeout as they trail by 6 at 12-6. Here they sit now at 13-9. Borer on the serve. There's Howell again. Ward came together with Windward. Pass back over by Berglund. Now it's Borer to Kessler off the block. Look out. Howell's going to get that back into reasonable playing surface area there. Hemersky, that's Borer. Warpinski over the block. Kept alive. They just have to pass this back over. Dug off the middle of the floor by Borer. Borer fights it off. Borer and Bothwell both out there, very active here in the setting and the defensive side of things. There's Hemersky. Now there's Bothwell. Warpinski. That's going to be off Windward. What a hustle point that was across the board. Take a little look at some of that rally for you here. There's Hemersky to keep it alive. The Bothwell set. The Orioles can't quite hang on there. And now they're going to have to take the timeout, leading at 13-10 as they've watched their lead get cut in half. Todd Grover, your cameraman extraordinaire here. See him a lot of the Edina High School games. We've got football coming up for you. We're also going to be doing boys and girls hockey in the winter. Baseball and softball this summer. Looking very forward to that. That's going to be absolutely fantastic. And once again, it's been about 30 minutes. Sure enough, it's 8 o'clock. We got booted for a bit there, and we're back. St. Louis Park, the big point they needed there. They're sitting pretty comfortable there. So we got 30 minutes before we get kicked off the air again, so be ready. And a big kill for the Hornets. 12-15. This is a battle between these two teams. Well matched. No question. Some front row play now for the Hornets. Checking in for them was Tessa Doobie, the freshman. Now Warpinski on the serve. Howell. Windward, Alexander. Hemersky tried to get the arm outstretched, couldn't quite get there. And it's a point for the Orioles. They now lead by a score of 16-11. back up by 5, now 4, as that serve trails out. It's now Edina serving at 12-16. Bellicelli now, the senior, on serve for the Hornets. Here's the set for Howell. She's dangerous. Oh, but Warpinski, just veteran in her play. From the left side, that is in. Let's take a look at that on replay for the Hornets. A big point for them now, trailing by 3 at 13-16. Look at that, Warpinski. What a play. The bump set there, and then the kill. Yep. Great work, Todd Grover. Way to get it done. Howell. That was with authority. She's not messing around now. 17-13. I think it's going 5, Todd. What do you think? He thinks so. He feels it. Nice job. Selly, Edmond fought off windward. Johnson the set, Howell the kill, partially blocked by Edmond at the net. She was joined there by Doobie. Then the back row, it's Berglund. Now, nice little runner. Oh, Hornets step up and make the play, though. The defensive specialist, Bohr, and they find it, and it is. Yeah, it picks up that point. Let's take a look at that on replay. Oh, shoot, that was my bad. I took it out of replay mode because I was more interested in the score. 14-17. The Emmy Award producer, not so Emmy Award right now. Regional Emmy Award. How's that? That takes a little luster off it. That one's killed down there by the Orioles. Let's try a replay here and see how this looks. There it is, off the serve. Warg, the set, and that's Howell. She's been all over the place here. 18-14 now. Orioles on serve. Blocked at the net. Coley's been good there. Now it's Howell. Reads the block. Oh, the Hornets. Warpinski keeps it alive, then comes back and passes it over. Peeled herself off the floor, but too much is Coley. Let's take a look at that on replay. Point for the Orioles. 19-14 now. Look at that by Warpinski. Slid on the floor. Got back up, played it over, but Coley from the middle. Dangerous there. This Oriole team has a lot of weapons up front. They can spread it around. Hornets have been really good on the block, especially in game 1. There's a block by the Orioles. What do they have? Is that out? The Orioles say it's in. They're gonna have a chat over this one. What do you think this conversation looks like? What'd you see? I don't know. I didn't see it. What'd you see? I don't know. I didn't see it. Replay the point. I don't know. Okay. Oh, they gave it to the Orioles. The Boo Birds out to play at the Hornet Band. Kat Warpinski, I think, was having. But we're gonna revisit. Now, if you're the Orioles, if they reverse this, what's going to happen? So it stays with the point to the Orioles as they lead 20-14 on serve. Oh, now we got the other. Points are precious here in volleyball. Todd Grover said it went off a hand. We got one more. We got the other judge here in the corner. Hold please. He's going to go over now. Watch. He wants to have some action. Some camera time. At 2014, finally back underway, kept alive by the Hornets. The Orioles now, that's Coley, Howell. Making the play was Borer. And big kill there for the Hornets. They respond after they didn't get what they wanted on that point. They trail by 5 at 2015. Here comes the set, and bam. Put away there. 2015 your score. Warg steps up. They set for Howell, but there's Hamersky digging it. And her team now trails by 4 at 16-20. They're just not going away. Are the Hornets in this set? The Orioles get their little runs, and then the Hornets kind of push back, and then the Orioles come back up by 4, 5, or 6. Warpinski. Borer. Howell. Oh, nice job to keep it alive. Pushed back over. Oh, they loved it here at Edina High School. It'll be Johnson. Hornets now look to set it up. Oh, Warpinski. Timing was off for that one. Just had to pass it over. Oh, Coley. You give her some momentum like that, she's going to bury every time. And she does. 21-16 now. You'll watch this one here. Warpinski said, oop, nope, got to just play this back over. And that set this up right here for Coley. Beautiful work. Good execution there by the Orioles. 21-16. Howell dug off the floor by Borer. Kept alive. That was windward. Johnson up over the block. Look out. And out it goes. Now at 22-16 in favor of the Orioles. Looking to even this up at a set apiece. Borer was there. Oh, look at Warg. Whether they're going to have to work the girders, they do. Left side, Berglund off the back row. Looking to keep that alive was Selly, but there was too much heat on that one. It's now 23-16 in favor of the Orioles. You'll see the set, and just running into that one with authority was Elsa Berglund. 23-16. Equals what would be the largest margin of lead for the Orioles in this contest, in this set anyway. Warpinski buries. Big point for Edina. 23-17. Couple of fans on the floor were working it. They got up off the ground. They did the, I don't know, what do you call that when you jump and you work the hips? You bump into each other like the NFL guys? Big ace there. (18-23) Edina on serve. That one is out. We have set point now for the Orioles at 24-18. Olivia Lanesbury. She was really good in a run that the Orioles had. That took them up to 12-6, I believe it was, but the Hornets avoid that. Have to be perfect now through the rest of this set. Say trail by 1. And there it is. The Orioles pick up the set, and they win 25-19. Couple of close ones here between these two teams. Well contested. It's now 2-0, or I'm sorry, it's now 1-1 as we get prepared to head into set number 3 for you. Great volleyball action right here from Edina High School. Well, the band, I mean, how do you get that job? It's part-time. I mean, they come in here, they make all this noise, and then they just leave. Here we go into set number 3. As the Orioles pick up the point, they go up 1-0. Faith Johnson now on the serve. Now Hemersky, the quick set, blocked at the net. Alexander was there. Now it's Warpinski. And that was taken down by the net as the O's go up 2-0. So Edina takes set number 1. Orioles set number 2, and now the 2-0 lead in set 3. It's Kessler, Warpinski. That one went the wrong way. Now 3-0. 2-1. Man, what am I watching? Hornets on serve at 2-1. That one sails out, now 3-1. So I'm looking at the clock here. We've got 15 minutes before we black out for a half second and bring it back to life. Resuscitation, if you will. That one drops it off the floor as the Orioles pick up the 3-point lead now at 4-1. Elsa Berglund on serve. To the knees goes Bohr to keep it alive for the Hornets. Oh, big partial block at the net there. Howell to Ward, forced to play it back over. Oh, Edmond had an opening there. A little too much juice. And out it goes as the Orioles get the lead now at 5-1. Orioles have come in losing 2 of their last 2 games after ripping off their first 8. 8-2. The Hornets at 5-7. We're at Buffalo last night with a big win there. There's Hemersky. Now 2-5. Make a quick substitution. Slaughter checks in for Edmond, who will let Slaughter work the back row details for this edition. Hornets in their green, Orioles in their white with orange and black trim. Howell, Slaughter there. Warpinski. That one is in. Beautiful work there by Hemersky. That had some backspin on it. I think the Orioles thought that was out. We'll take a look at this kill here at the tail end of it here. There's a nice set. There it is. Tucks itself right in. And that one is out. Orioles now up 6-3. Addie Warg will settle back in off the end line. Warg serves. Bohr up over the net. Howell was there. That's Windward. And from the back row, that was Berglund to get it back out of the Hornets side, kept alive neatly from the back row. Berglund again, nice pass up to the net. Windward was there, off the net it goes again, played back up over, and the Hornets will get the point on the double hit. They trail by 2 now at 4-6. Brooke Bothwell the serve. Stepping up was Warg. Windward was there. Howell the big kill. No doubt about that one. Take a look at that one on replay. Here comes the serve. And you'll see the bump and the set and the kill. Michaela Windward, the senior setter, kept alive by Bohr, the defensive specialist. Libero, that's off Bothwell, and out of play it goes. St. Louis Park the point now, up 8-4. A lot of woos in here. Sounds like the nature boy Ric Flair is coming out of retirement. Windward. That is out. Hornets with the serve back now at 5-8 on serve. Hamersky. Ball had some great backspin on it. There's a set. Howell partially blocked. Kept alive Bohr. The bump and the runner played back over by Hamersky. Oh, there's a miscommunication there. Now it's going to be Johnson. Bumps it back over to the Edina side. Bothwell or Pinsky. Oh, fought off there by Berglund. Beautiful job. That was about head high. Kept alive by Windward. Ooh, was that a double hit? Well, she kept it alive anyway. So it doesn't matter as the Hornets pick up the point. Grace Hamersky again. Hard into the net. Orioles up by 3 again at 9-6 here in set number 3. Even up at a set apiece. Howell kept alive by Bohr. There's the bump. Kessler back onto the Oriole side. Windward sets to the right side. That's Hamersky. They played out of the ceiling. Kessler again from the back row. There's Howell. Windward, the quick set. Coley, oh, nice dig from the back row. Good read there. Edmond, Howell again. Boy, she's good on that back row. Berglund's blocked to the net, kept it alive with an arm. Let's say 4 hits there for the Orioles. Edina gets the point now. 1, 2. I didn't see 4, but I don't know. Windward, quick set. Coley, the runner. Nice job. Played ahead by Bohr off the floor. The block goes out. Point for the Hornets. They trail by 1 at 8-9. Sarah Bohr, the sophomore. That's going to be Addie Warg. Windward, Coley says hello to Bohr with a cannon. Now 10-8 St. Louis Park. Lanesbury from the back row. There's the quick set. Off the block, and the Hornets pick up the point. 10-9. Coley checks out. Hornets looking to even it up at 10 here in set number 3. Work it with the boot there. Like to keep it alive. The Hornets knotted up at 10. And a timeout by the St. Louis Park Orioles. Take a look at this one on replay. Kind of just a quick reaction there. And we're tied at 10. quick set. Edmond blocked at the net by Alexander. (11 to 10) now. St. Louis Park on serve. Hornets. Warpinski. Avery Vogt was there, went off her arm, but Berglund is there, partially blocked by the Hornets. Miscommunication there off of that redirect. And it's now 12-10 Orioles. Faith Johnson to serve again for her squad. Johnson, Kessler, and hammered. Wow, 13-10. Warpinski to Kessler. Alexander blocked off her and out. Hornets pick up the point. Now back to serve for the Edina Hornets is Bellicelli. Selly, nice dig. Ooh, beautiful. Warpinski plays it back over. There's Howell. Windward, Alexander. The net was there to say no. Along with the block, just in case, for good old measure. 13-12 now St. Louis Park. And into the net it goes. The Orioles pick up that lead again at 14-12, couple points. It's been a back and forth affair here in set number 3. The first set saw Edina kind of pull away and maintain it, just like the second set saw St. Louis Park do that. This one's been a little tighter. They've taken on their own personalities each set, as these often do. 15-12. Berglund to serve. Komerski from Warpinski. Windward, Howell. Edmond was there, joined up front with Avery Vogt. Hornets with the block and the point. 15-13. Checking in now is going to be Slaughter, wearing lucky number 13. Break for the Orioles there as they take the 16-13 lead and get back on serve. It's going to be Addie Warg. Howell. Hornets pick up the point. 16-14 now on serve for Edina. As Bothwell checks in, as Vogt checks out. Bothwell, ooh, just cleared the net there. Bothwell, one-handed set. I didn't like that one. 17-14. She kind of got off balance, had to reach back and just sort of cupped it up. 17-14. Bumped up for Bothwell. And the kill is in by Komerski. Orioles fans are saying no. Now it's 17-15. Tape kept alive there by Johnson. She gets the set, plays it back over. Stepping up is Warg, and there's a kill. Nice job. Howell finishes. 18-14 now, or 18-15 rather, your score. As the Orioles now come up with the serve. There you'll see the set. Howell right where she wanted to be. Nice job by the Hornets to keep it alive. Kessler runs over the block. Nice job with the tip there. Coley just muscled it over. Now the Orioles take the 19-15 lead. And the Hornets don't like what they see as they're seeing set 2 slip away, so they call the timeout. Ooh, it's 8:30, be ready. We're gonna lose it here any second. I'm surprised it hasn't. So as we bring it back in off the timeout, the Orioles lead 19-15. Howell on the serve. Kept alive by the Hornets. Kessler plays over. Howell, windward, Coley. Oh, nice job. Kessler gets up, makes the play. They'll serve now at 16-19. And that'll be out. Now it's 20-16. Orioles now will serve from the left corner. It's going to be Lansbury. Bothwell is set. Kessler up over the block. Did they keep it alive? No, they didn't. Take a look at this one on replay. There it is. It's the set to the near side, and ooh, that was awfully close. They're there, we're not. So hits the floor. 17-20, Edina on serve. There's Warpinski. Howell had a tough one to handle. That was going to be passed back over by Windward as the Hornets will set to Kessler. She's been hot off the block, and the Hornets closing the gap at 18-20. Big run for them here. Warpinski on serve. Warg. Now it's Berglund, keeps it alive off the block. Howell from behind the line. That's impressive. 21-18. Look at this. We haven't been booted by the wireless. I'm kind of surprised. I can't take a nap on that, though. I got to stay with it. Amerski, the set. Edmond over the block. Windward, left side, Berglund. Hornets, neat job to keep it alive by Vogt from the back row, and that's out. 22-18, St. Louis Park feeling comfortable right now. It's Faith Johnson on the serve. Her squad looking to go up 2-1 after they dropped the first set to the Hornets. Warpinski, the set. That one is out. 23-18 now in favor of St. Louis Park. Timeout, Mark Nelson. His squad going to talk it over. Hornets 2 points away from losing this set, fighting their way back. Now at 19-23. Bellicelli. Warg. It's going to be Windward. Warpinski. Bohr now to the right side. And down it goes for Vogt. 23-20. Here they come. Hornets on serve now at 20-23. Bellicelli now. Berglund is there, pair of number 9s, Berglund. Bohr keeps it alive. Warpinski from the back row. Warg again, under control. Alexander, nice job by the Hornets. Partial block, Bohr keeps it alive. Now it's Hmerski, and that is out. Big point there for the O as they stop the bleeding. It's now 24-20 set point on the line here as Berglund steps back to serve. Elsa Berglund for her Orioles. Warpinski, blocked back down. That was a combo there, I believe, of Alexander and Howell as the Orioles win 25-20. Another close one here from Edina High School as St. Louis Park takes the 2-1 lead. Yeah, Edina.
So you guys did our last home match and none of the parents could figure out where it came from.
So here's where it is. That's hilarious. So I do
Do you only do our home matches?
Yeah, so I do home only. I do football, volleyball, boys, girls, hockey, baseball.
And is it live?
Yeah, so
okay.
It's right here.
I left my phone down there.
Here, I'll show you. I can send it to you.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Okay, so,
I'm Mark's wife, the head coach's wife.
Oh, I was supposed to interview him today.
I don't know if you want to.
Yeah,
You can do it another time, too.
So here it is. I better turn this down. Edina picks up the point here. We're live from Edina High School, where it's tied at 1 now in set number 4. Edina wins set number 1. And St. Louis Park wins set number 2. You take a look at Todd Grover, who's running the camera here, getting the job done. As the Orioles will have Howell. That one goes up over the block, partially off the Hornets. That was Tessa Doobie on the play there, and out it goes. So St. Louis Park picks up the point, and they get the serve back, as they are now leading by a score of 2-1. Hello to John Holm, who's checking us out on Facebook right now. George Strand is in the house. Mercy DeRusha, hello to you. That one will be out. Oh, that one was awfully close there. We're going to see if we have a discussion. No, we don't. And it's going to be back over on the Edina side as they take over. On the serve now, tied at 2. It's 2-1 in favor of St. Louis Park right now, as it's going to be the serve set up by Bella Selly for the Edina Hornets. Selly now. Berglund is there. Quick set. Stopped neatly at the net there by Hemersky, but Coley was too much there. Boy, my camera work on my phone here leaves a little something to be desired. I'm kind of like triple, what do you call it, multitasking, but doing 3 things at once now. I'm working this thing, I'm working the YouTube, I'm working the scoreboard, trying to talk. But everybody can do it, I can do it. Up over the net it goes, kept alive by Slaughter. There's Warpinski, partially blocked. In it goes for the Hornets, as they now bring the score to 3-all here in set number 4. A barn burner here from Edina High School, featuring the St. Louis Park Orioles and the Edina Hornets. Back to serve now is going to be Brooke Bothwell for the Edina Hornets. Back up over the net it goes, kept alive by the Orioles. The set to the back door, Howell buries it for the point for St. Louis Park. They take the 4-3 lead here. And it'll be Howell who take over serve for her squad. Howell now for St. Louis Park. Back onto the Edina side. That's kept alive by Bohr. A little too much juice from the middle hit there. Out it goes. Park now picks up a 2-point lead at 5-3 here in set number 4. Oh, nice tip by Coley, bumped alive there. The quick backdoor set, blocked, down it goes. St. Louis Park having a nice little run here now at 6-3. Howell into the tape and the net. Edina takes over serve at 4-6. Edina needs to win this one to get what I like to call the race to 15. Man, that set 5th set to 15. There's not a lot of room for error. Not a lot of margin for error there. At the net, played back over, and the Hornets pick up the point. They're over the net there. Now they trail by 1 at 5-6. Big serve here for them, looking to even it up. Mark Nelson having a big chat with Slaughter right now as he heads back to the bench. Warg steps up for the Orioles. Backdoor on the set. Oh, nice job to keep it alive. Up into the ceiling it goes. Kessler is there, and point for the Orioles. They go up now 7-5. In steps Alexander. Coley out. As well, Warg, and in comes Olivia Lanesbury, who is a bit of a serving specialist here for the Orioles. She's been really good back there. Bohr. Now Kessler. Not enough room at the net there. 8-5 now in favor of Park, as Lanesbury will pick up the serve once again for her squad. After dropping the first set, the Orioles now looking to complete 3 straight here. That one sails out. Point for the Hornets. They trail by 2 now at 6-8. Lanesbury out, Coley in, Warg in. Didn't like that one. Bohr. Looks like we have a substitution issue, maybe. I got to go to the, let's see here. They're going to go to the sheet. We'll take a look. Edmond takes the opportunity to tie the shoe. Orioles huddle, Hornets huddle. You getting this discussion on film, Todd Grover? Okay, I think we got it now. Oh, we don't. Okay, now we do. Here we go. Sarah Bohr scoops it up. She's ready to put the serve down. At 6-8, Hornets trail. And the Orioles pick up the point in the serve now at 9-6. Faith Johnson to serve. Quick set, Edmond, nice read there. Wow, that was great. Let's take a look at that one on a replay. Hornets now trail at 7-9. Great camera work by our guy, Todd. Zooms in beautifully, bringing it right into your living room. Beautiful for the smart TVs. Nice and crisp HD video. What more do you want? 10-7 now. Orioles set to serve. It's Berglund. That rolled up a bit on Bohr. Hornets now. Hamersky plays over. That was a tough one to handle. Howell will run and get it over the block. Nice dig from the back row. Hamersky or Pinsky now. Big kill there for Tessa Doobie. Edina with the point. 10-8 now your score. You watch Doobie just get into that one. Nothing they could do there. Now it'll be Slaughter on serve. Slaughter. Warg was there. A quick set. Now where Pinsky steps up. And now it's going to be the point for the Orioles. Up by 3 at 11-8. From the back row, it's Warpinski from Bohr. Hamersky is there, blocked at the net, up she goes. That's a nice play there by Windward on the block. Now 12-8 in favor of St. Louis Park. Timeout for Edina. Mark Nelson wants to talk things over as he doesn't want this to start slipping away here in this all-important fourth set. Off the timeout now, the Orioles will serve at 12-8. Borg to serve. Slaughter rolled on her. Oh, Hermerski went after it, couldn't make the play. Tough one to go get there. 13-8 now, 5-point lead in favor of St. Louis Park. Borer now from the left side, that's Hermerski. Howell got into that one up over the block. She got that one through Doobie and Edmond. 14-8 now, 6-point lead for St. Louis Park. Slowly gaining some room here, up by 6 in this fourth set. Slaughter, now that's Warpinski. Doobie punched back over. Slaughter tried to make the hustle play there, couldn't quite get there. Now up by 7 are the Orioles at 15-8. Warg again. Nice job by Kessler. Quickly back over. There's Windward with the set. Coley gets it back. Oh, the block was there. Coley. Oh, was that impressive up top. Wow. 16-8. Seems as though to me the libero Addie Warg has been on serve for about a half hour. Not really, but she's been on it for a while. Warpinski the set. Hermerski. Berglund now. It's going to be Warg. Howell from behind the line. Gets that back row dig by Kessler. Nice job, Hermerski. That's down for the Hornets. A big point. They needed to get that to stop the momentum. They trail by 7 now at 9-16 on serve. Edina's Bella Selly will serve. Howell. Oh, it was a changeup, not on purpose, but it was enough to be a difference maker there for her. 17-9. Speaking of changeup, Twins magic number down to 1. The big win tonight. Randy Dobnik with a one-hitter through 6 innings. Off the block. Hornets with a big point there. That one from Kessler. Back down by 7 at 10-17. Hornets jump back on serve. Brooke Bothwell into serve. To the bench goes Tessa Doobie. A couple of sophomores rotating through here. Howell. Wow. Some kills just have a certain sound to them when they make contact with that volleyball, and when Howell gets a hold of it, it's legit. Berglund's the same way. Alexander Coley been great in the middle, where Pinsky's been on point for Edina here all night. Hermerski, all of them. It's been a great match. Nice set to Warpinski. There she is. Just mentioned her, and I'll tell you why. That's why right there. Let's take a look at that one on replay. You'll see the bump set there. Nice dig off the back row for the Hornets. That was Kessler. Hornets thrilled to keep that one rolling. Now 18-11 in favor of St. Louis Park. And you give Faith Johnson that kind of room to work. She's going to do something with it. 19-11. Really commanding lead here for the Orioles. In good position to finish this one off, as it's going to be Olivia Lanesbury, the junior. set to serve for her team. An 8-point lead. There was Borpinski. Too much. 20-11 now. 5 points separate the Orioles from taking the match. 3-1 here. The Hornets they have to dig down deep. There's Darlene, the set. Nice dig from the back row. That was Howell off the net. Oh, did they get that over? They do. Hornets keep it alive, though. Hermersky is there. Be passed back over by Kessler. Now it's going to be the set. And that one's out. So it's 20-12. Look out, folks. If the Orioles pick up this point, my favorite album's about to be in play here. Bohr. Alexander. Hornets keep it alive at the net. And there it is. That was really weird. I lost my power on the audio. And we're back. Sorry about that, folks. 22-12 in favor of the Orioles. You make that 23-12. Pulling away here in the fourth set. Johnson. Kept alive there by the Hornets. Oh, dug off the floor, Hornets. And that's going to do it. Sorry, folks, we got knocked off by the Wi-Fi, and it's the Orioles of St. Louis Park that win by a margin of 25-14. They go on to win set number 4 by that. And then also the final score reads St. Louis Park 3. And the Edina Hornets 1. Todd Grover, as always, nice work. I'm Pete Wagner. So long, everybody.